dear children, welcome back to my talks, Standard 12th Biology. Now children, today we are going to start with the last unit in biology, okay, unit 5th, that is ecology, and ecology chapter 13, the first chapter in ecology unit, okay, organisms and population, okay. So today we are going to start with this particular chapter, organisms and population. Now organism, you very well know what any organism, okay, it may be a plant, it may be an animal, any one animal or plant which you see is known as organism. And when we talk about a population, population is species population, it may be, okay, like when we talk about human, we talk about human population, dog population, cat population, a particular species and a group of them, okay, that is population, organisms and population. Now let us begin with the chapter. This is, as I told you, that it is ecology. Now tell me, what is ecology? It is interaction. Now interaction of what? Interaction of organisms with environment, interaction of organism with organism, it may be anything. As you begin with your chapter in your textbook, okay, it is like you see quite many organisms around you, okay. We have plants, various animals, okay, different kinds of plants. We have algae even in the garden, and we have smaller shrubs, we have herbs, and we have trees, isn't it? And we have varieties of birds coming every now and then to the garden. If you have some pet animals, you have pets, you can see the cow outside, crow outside. Yes, so there are varieties of animals. But when a bird makes a noise, okay, what does, you cannot understand, I cannot understand, but it may be a signal for other birds, okay, that is their way of communication. As we use our signs, we use our words to communicate with people, okay, theirs is also that. And ecology, when we study the communication, the interaction of the organism with another organism and organism with the environment, both of it come together, okay. So I've just written interaction I told you. Now let us come to this, okay. When we start talking about abiotic factors is all environmental factors, okay. Environmental factors, what all will come? Temperature, water, light, soil, everything comes into that, okay. So when we talk about what impact these abiotic factors, okay, they are not living conditions, okay, they are non-living. So these are the environmental factors. So what these environmental factors contribute, or what is the contribution of these environmental factors into the life of the organism, okay, that we are going to study over here. And plus what we study, it's not only that the temperature, the water, the light and the soil help in the growth of the particular organism, or they interact with this. Even the parasites, okay, the parasites, the predators, the pathogens, the competitors, they also help in the proper growth of a particular organism. It's not only these abiotic factors, but the other organisms. Again, pathogens, parasites, predators and competitors, they also play a very important role in the growth of a particular population, you can say. Now let us come to these major abiotic factors. Temperature. Yes, in the same place where you live, children, a very nice example. If you are living in Amlai, okay, you would see that a certain part of Amlai, or let me talk about Budhar and Amlai, okay, you see sometimes it rains in Budhar, it doesn't rain in Amlai, or sometimes it rains in Amlai and it doesn't rain in Budhar, sometimes it rains in Shedol, it doesn't rain over here, okay, even in very close places. So when we talk about the whole country, okay, depending upon the tilt, okay, the earth's rotation and revolution you have studied, okay, that tilt, little tilt and the seasonal changes, the day-to-day changes, okay, everything contributes to the temperature of a particular place. And even the weather conditions, the rainfall, everything is dependent upon it, okay, the temperature. Yes, it plays a very important role. And the adaptation towards a certain temperature. Some of the organisms can survive in a varieties of temperature that even you can say ice cold water, that plus they can survive even in normal temperatures, Okay, so those kind of organisms are normally known as eurythermal organisms. Okay, and normally plants come into that. So eurythermal organisms comes into for those organisms, the term is used eurythermal for those organisms who can survive over a wide range of temperature, while stenothermal is for that, okay, who have a limited range of temperature, who can survive in a limited range of temperature. Okay. Now if organism, suppose the polar bear, if we say, okay, polar bear, if we bring it to Kerala, it will never be able to survive. If we bring it to our place, it will never be able to survive. So according to these temperature conditions, okay, even the soils, even the climatic conditions, even quite many plants also do not grow everywhere. It depends upon the temperature, it depends upon the weather conditions of a particular place. Okay, so this also plays a very important role in this, in the growth. Okay, then we come to water. Now water, yes, water. So even those organisms which are aquatic, which survive in water, okay, they also, the salinity of the water, okay, that also plays a very important role in their growth, in their survival, that you can say. Okay, and again there are certain organisms over there, certain fishes, okay, which can survive over wide range of salinity. Salinity कितना भी कम है, बिल्कुल नहीं है, बहुत ज़्यादा salinity समझ में आ रहा है, नमक, खारा पानी. Okay, so that they are known as euryhaline, and those which only have a certain range, they can survive only this range of temperature, okay, sorry, this range of salinity, so they are known as stenohaline. Stenothermal, stenohaline, very easy to understand. Okay children, eurythermal अगर आ गया, यूरी और स्टीनो एक है, थर्मल आ गया तो दैट इज फॉर टेम्परेचर, एंड हेलिन आ गया तो हेलिनिटी, दैट इज सैलिनिटी. Okay, and then we come to the light. Light, yes, you very well know that we require light. Light, we get energy from that, the solar energy. How do we get solar energy? Okay, the plants trap in the solar energy, okay, and they carry out photosynthesis. That photosynthetic product, all the living organisms are dependent upon it. So finally, that solar energy trapped into the chemical bonds, which is utilized by all the living organisms. So this is also very important, but then it is beneficial for us as vitamin D, okay, and then the fishes, the aquatic fishes, the aquatic organisms, okay, the small phytoplanktons, those growing in the water, aquatic, okay, how do they, those who are growing deep into the oceans, deep into the seas, okay, how do they get the sunlight, how do they prepare photosynthesis? That may be a question. Now children, the UV rays which gets, okay, or you can say the wide range of lights which is there, we can see that all the rays of light do not penetrate, but little of the light which is required by those phytoplanktons, okay, green, red and brown, okay, they those algae are found in the deepest layers, of the water bodies. Why? Because they can, those rays only can enter into it, and they can carry out their photosynthesis, and they can produce the food for the organisms which stay inside. So that was your light. And then comes the soil. Yes, the soil conditions, that also matters for the growth of the plant. Okay, some plants definitely require lots of moisture. When we talk about the wheat, we talk about rice also. Okay, rice requires a stagnant water, while wheat does not require that much of water. So rice normally is found in which places? Rice, where lots of water is there. Okay, and when we talk about the wheat, okay, we go to Punjab, Haryana side, while Chhattisgarh this side, when we are MP, okay, we have rice growing belts. Okay, so the soil also, and water holding capacity of the soil, that also, the black soil, the red soil, certain plants grow in a particular kind of soil. Here adaptation does not play a very important role. Whichever is required, whichever can grow in certain conditions, certain soil conditions, certain temperature, whatever water is required, they grow into that particular conditions and that particular environmental factors. Otherwise, they would not survive over there. Got it? So all the organisms organisms and all the plants are not found everywhere. I can't say all the countries also, because countries in our country also in certain parts like Assam, when we talk about the tea growing, okay, Darjeeling, Assam, now we cannot grow tea over here in Shahdol and Budhar. We just cannot do it. Okay, so the weather conditions required for certain plants, certain crops growing in certain regions even of the country keeps varying according to these environmental conditions. So I finish off this particular topic over here, children. Hope you must have understood. Okay, and as before, put a thumbs up, do comment, okay, and share it with your friends. And if you have not subscribed till now, do subscribe the channel. It will be definitely going to be useful for you. Thank you. Thank you.